think today's session is one of the most important ones in this Congress. As you see, we have 5 distinguished presenters today. Each of them will tackle the hot issue of the water finance. Just let me brief you about Jordan and probably most of the countries in our region, where the water service companies or governmental utilities, all of them are suffering from low-cost recovery, bad financial situations. جرب؟ Okay. Okay. هسه كمان شو نصير أحكي. So, in this situation, it depends. As yesterday in the opening session, it was stated that the water utilities enjoy 40 to 50% governance, and the left is not within their hands, and mainly because of the financial constraints. Most of the utilities depend on the governments in our region, and the governments themselves are poor, and they do not pay the necessary amounts of money to enable those companies, those service providers, to do a good job. But the utilities as well, they can do better job if they improve the efficiency. I think this is the overall subject of today. We will listen to a group of distinguished and very qualified, when I read your CVs, guys, I felt jealous, by the way. Really, all of them are very highly qualified and experienced. So I hope that we will benefit from their presence with us today. We will start our presentation. We will do, at the beginning, I suggest 3 presentations, then have a Q&A, then move forward with the other 3. Is that okay with you? So we will start with Mr. Ahmed Hoseh and Ashraf Batayne in a joint paper. Then we will move to Mr. Miguel Garcia Jerez from the Union for Mediterranean. After that, we will move to Mr. Mohammed Ahmedi. Allow me to talk a little bit about each of them. For Mr. Ahmed Hoseh, I don't need to read. He is my colleague at the end. He is an experienced engineer, worked for more than 25 years in the operation, maintenance, and running water utilities, then moved to consultancy work with GIZ, worked in Jordan and abroad. His partner to the presentation, Mr. Ashraf Batayne, he is an experienced engineer, working currently as the technical director for Yarmouk Water Company. Here is Mr. Ashraf. Ahmed will present, and Ashraf will assist in responding to questions. Mr. Miguel, actually, he is the boss of Mr. Al-Mu'taz Obedi, who was supposed to be with us. Unfortunately, he's not here. So Miguel will present to us about the Union for the Mediterranean aspect approach to solving the financial problems. Now we go to Mr. Mohammed Al-Ahmedi. In short, Mr. Mohammed Al-Ahmedi, I can say he is multi-discipline person. He worked on everything, starting with political negotiations, environmental monitoring and evaluation, ending with engineering, consultation, and lecturing. He has a vast and very long experience. So please, Ahmed, you can step, Ahmed Hoseh, and start. else you can ask or comment in both English or Arabic. No problem with that.
خلاص مش مشكلة، ولو صفحة مش مشكلة. خلاص مش مشكلة، ما تهتم منها، خلينا نطلع على أول صفحة. أوكي، وبعدين نروح على الثانية. First of all, I will appreciate that you give me this opportunity to talk about our project in Northern Governorate in Yarmouk. And I will appreciate also all attendants who are here for attending this sessions. And I hope that it can be useful for everybody. The main topic of this project is performance-based contract, PBC, for revenue increase from sewage customers. The content of this lecture will have a project background. I think there is a problem with the showing the, okay. Is it a problem? Again, the same problem. Show. لا هي الكونتنت، بدنا نحكي عن الكونتنت. طيب بس ما هي مش طالعة.
مش طالعة على الشاشة.
طالعة على الشاشة، أنا ما عندي مشكلة هون.
على F7.
أنا ما عندي مشكلة على هون.
لا مش طالع، لا مش طالع. هلا.
هون طالعة.
Okay.
هلا طالعة.
Good.
خلاص. It's okay.
Okay.
So the content will be a project background, after that legal basis for the project and the benefit of this project, general objective and detailed scope of projects and the project status, and at the end we will talk about the risk and challenge. Project background, this is a project is assigned for Araptic Giordani and Aqua as service providers for this contract. It is a performance-based sewage revenue improvement contract. This business case with technical and financial support of GIZ via a financial agreement. The cost of this contract, it will be fixed fees and about 760,000 GD and plus 17.4% is up bonus, including taxes. So legal basis for this project, it will be the formations of Yarmouk under law and Water Authority law and the Public Fund law, Amiri law, and the Public Health law and Environmental law. The surface area, it is Irbid Governorate, 3 ROUs including in this project. It is Irbid ROUs and Bani Ubaid ROUs and Ramtha ROUs. The benefit for this project. BBC project is implemented for the first time in the kingdom with the objective of strengthening economic performances of Yarmouk through improved revenue collections of wastewater sector in specific on uncontrolled connections fees. This is the main objective or the main benefit of this project. As we said, it is a financial aspect, so it will be to strengthen economic performances of Yarmouk. Establish after that a data update and data integration process. IT monitoring tools will be available also for other ROUs. Continuous capacity buildings during all stage of the project for Yarmouk related employees on the new systems to attain continuity of the process in the future. Financial benefits for Yarmouk, it will be benefit for Yarmouk, if we collected a revenue of 1.8 million, it will be 1.33 million GD. If the project will have a 3 million revenue collections, it will be 2.32 million GD. And in additional, we will have a regular additional income from additional running charge, annual agreement for non-water subscribers. A general objective of this project: collect all outstanding sewage fees and charges, increase the regular revenue collections from sewage, increase the basis regular sewage charges, running charges, establish annual agreement for all non-water customers, including collections of backdated dues. Improve also and update customer database record in different applications via digital documentation of all existing and new sewer customers, identify and record all additional area in customer buildings after the connection process, and all illegal buildings to enable charging and collections of applicable fees and all payment dues, including fees, backdated running charge, and update, link, and establish all related database system to enable systematic follow-up for required sewers customers management. Also creating and implementing of monitoring tool and steering mechanism via establish a computerized system to automatically and systematically collect all regular and in-settlement payment fees and charges to all related sewer connections. Develop and automized reporting system using data from various IT systems and calculate the performance criteria which support Yarmouk to follow up, control, and steer the contract general time plan, schedule, and milestone. Clean sewer data system also. Continuous capacity building during all stages of the project for Yarmouk related employees on the new system to attain continuity of the process in the future. So, general scope of this project, it will have 6 cases. In these 6 cases, it will be including the collections of connections fees, backdated running charge, and the future running charge. These 6 cases is illegal sewage connections, added floor, change of use type, annual agreement missing running charge, and the 6 cases, case number 6 is to report to Yarmouk the new customers able to connect. Detailed scope of the project, we have 4 phases for this project. It is mainly first phase. The first phase is to data cleaning and collection the data. The second phase is pre-field survey. The third phase will be field survey, and the fourth phase is cash allocation. So detail of this data collection will be obtained, handled, analysis, and assess sewer data system, SDS, conduct random quality check of the field and office SDS data, assessing and linking SDS with GIS and with the billing system X7. Added all missing data and develop the SDS data to include monitoring tool and to allow strong managing and the annual sewage agreement for non-water customer, other business procedures as required. Phase 2, it is pre-field survey. As we said, it is to have the field work procedures, process based on the best practice, coordinate and approve with Yarmouk the form for the field survey, plan and prepare survey crew teams, routes for 3 ROs, prepare public fund Amiri law for procedures and design model for documentation and monitoring of all related cases with Amiri law. Design and developed in settlement and payment model. For a field survey, we will have a crew, a survey teams to collect all required data, conduct survey work, including if the customer connected, ability to connect, compare data, additional floor, illegal cases, etc. We will that this survey work will be conducted. Update the data to include customer, the BK, the splitting of the land, parcel number of floor, national number, and all detail for the customers. Cash allocation, as I said, the main aspect of this project is to have also the cash allocation. It will be to improve the revenue from sewage customers. Will be calculate the connections fees and backdated running charge, calculate missing payment according to additional area or floor, print official bills with WAJ and Yarmouk letters, head to each sewage case identify, distribute these official bills, follow up with the customer, and obtain a written pledge from the all property owner of illegally connections properties, issue and distribute warning for disconnections. Take the action according to the customer response. If there is a response from the customer, if there is no, will be an action, disconnections of services, escalation to Amiri law, to the court cases, seal all water meter pertaining to the property, and etc. All these escalations will be carried for unresponsive customers. Reconnections of the surface for all customers who reach to settlement with Yarmouk, conduct repetitive inspections visited for disconnected water customer cases that have not paid sewage fees or backdated running sewage running charge according to the approved billing and collections. Report to team leader if there will be any observation related to environmental violation, illegal water uses, and disconnections. This is mainly the project and the topic and the scope and the objective and the benefit that will have for Yarmouk from this project. Now the status of the project is started from April 2018. And it have a durations for 2 years, and in these 2 years the status is the following. Out of 118,000 customers, we served about 40% of these customers were served, and cases identified from these cases is 10% of these identified as cases, as I explained, from these 6 cases. The income or the revenue from these cases is about 2.2 million GD is expected. But at the end of this project, the expected potential additional revenue, it will be 3 to 4 million GD for Yarmouk company. This is the project status. About 44% percentage of build is issued, 22 is